Hi.
Welcome back,
To
Brotherly Advice.
Advice. How's it going, guys?
Hi. Buenos dias.
Hello.
We're filming this during the day. So if it looks a little bit weird, I'm sorry.
If the lighting is a little bit brighter than usual and there's like a weird
Cast right here.
cast right there, is because
We're filming this during the day.
Yeah, the window's right next to the couch. So
But it's okay.
our schedules haven't been aligning recently, so
No,
we
they
have to
haven't.
make it in the day. But brother, it's your month.
My month.
Yes.
Oh, happy Pride Month,
Happy
guys.
Pride Month to
to
all the
all the fags and
L-
to all the lesbians out there and all the middle and the between
LGBTQAI plus.
and the
Say that with a
trans
full. We'll say it twice as fast.
and the LGBTQ plus community.
Hope you guys enjoy your month.
I hope that everything's fine, everything's chill,
Yes.
and that you guys don't have problems, I guess.
I mean, don't shove it in people's faces.
But happy Pride Month.
Be chill about it. But happy Pride Month. Also, congratulations to the class of 2014. 2024. Oh shit.
24.
2014. Damn.
The class of 24.
2024. I'm still back in 2014, guys. Sorry. May your dreams come true, and congratulations on finishing one of the many milestones that you guys are coming in your life. So proud of y'all. I know some of y'all. So
And that's the topic of today.
yeah. So in honor of that, in honor of you guys graduating, I unfortunately have graduated 7 years ago. 7 years ago, guys. You do the math.
It's a bit old, guys.
Do the math real quick.
You graduated when you were 18?
I'm actually just 18.
Okay.
I was like 10 when I graduated.
Okay.
Anyways, so recently my brother's been asking me what like expectations for graduation. All right, obviously like the build up for graduation is like immense. You know, you get nervous to go on stage, and you're like, what if I trip and fall?
There's many people that are just like, I'm ready to get this over with.
There are also some people that are just like, give me my paper, you know, like let me get the fuck out of here. Like that's perfectly fine. Like, you know, high school isn't meant to be
For
everyone, but also it's not meant to be the glory days. You know what I'm saying? Like it's high school, you know, like you have so much, like so many more years ahead of you. So but my advice, if you don't currently know what to do after high school, is just don't worry about it. Like let it, you know, let it sit.
Let
and
nature take its course.
Let destiny decide. Obviously, like some of you already like got accepted to college and like are, you know, expected to go into the workforce. Like there's that, you know, or the army. Like that's big, some big balls right there. That's, I would not personally do that, especially right now. But kudos to you if you're actually willing to do that, and especially during a time that's so turmoil in like the world history. But just relax. Really, like my advice to you, my brotherly advice as an older brother, is just enjoy that day, enjoy that moment, and don't worry about what are you gonna do next. Like you have so much time to figure it out. You may feel like you're being left behind, but you're really not. I speak from experience. Like I've seen most of my classmates, you know, go off to college, go, you know, move out of hometown, but they eventually end up coming back. So like that's what I'm saying. Like your time will come, your time will be here. Just don't rush it. Enjoy the process, enjoy growing up. You know, like we stated from many episodes ago, don't rush to grow up. But at this same thing, don't rush to like move on, continue on with your life so fast. Like there's so many things that could happen. Like life has so many twists and turns, and but like the year I graduated, my dad passed away. So like I had to like kind of stay back behind, and like really my plans of like going to a different school or like just moving out in general and knowing my family was gonna be okay, that kind of just went out the window. So, you know, you plan for something, but the universe has something else for you. So just, you know, relax, enjoy your day, enjoy the graduation if you're, you know, excited for it. If you're not, just, you know, go through the motions. This is the last time you're going to be seeing your peers for a while. Maybe you know, if you stay home, if they all, most of them stay like in their hometown, you'll see them here and there. But you know, this is the last time you all will be sitting in a room together. So like, and really breathe that in, enjoy that moment. and just say your last goodbyes, and like, or it's not really goodbye. It's more of a see you later, you know. So that's kind of like, if you're kind of pressed about what to do next and what am I gonna do. Honestly, like, it's kind of funny to say, but when I was sitting at graduation, like I was just, kind of like in this mindset, like, what am I gonna do next? Like, so and so is going to this school, so and so is going to that school, so and so is going to this school. But I was like, what am I doing next? After that whole day passed, it's like a wave of like, oh, I know what I'm doing next. Like, like it just clicks. Like it's something that you put so much pressure on yourself to, like, oh, I need to graduate, and I need to, like, figure it out because everybody else is moving on. Like, just, just chillax, take a deep breath, and then it'll come to you. Like,
Ready?
it's such a weird little magic trick the universe has. Like, I'm being like 100% right here. Like, if you don't know what to do, what's your next step? What's your next move? Relax. The universe has you. Trust in the universe. Trust that you are in your right path, and trust that things will work out in the end. And like, once you graduate, and once you get your diploma, and once all that dust settles, like, okay, here's my next move. I went into the workforce right away. Like, did started doing 40 plus hours, and like holding two jobs at a time and stuff like that. I did go to school for a little bit, still technically attending, but like, money wise, that's also with DACA recipients. If you're a dreamer like me, because I'm a dreamer, um, in even though you live in Indiana for so long, or whatever state you're from, you still pay out of state tuition, and that's like three times more than what in-state tuition is. So that's why it's been taking me a hot second to get done with school. But I'm not in a rush. I'm really not.
We can tell.
It's been 8 years and I still haven't graduated. I'm like halfway through, guys. I'm halfway through. I promise. I promise. I promise. But do you have any questions, or any you want to tell the children? Because this is your last year. This is his senior year, and he's kind of already freaking out. But I'm telling him, just
Well, I'm not
relax.
freaking out. I already know what school I'm going to go to. I already like have a of a plan I want to do, but it's not, obviously it's not really solid plan yet. But the only thing I'm just freaking not freaking out, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just like the most of the things is just like all the paperwork that I have to do. That's what I'm just like, your
You're fast,
FAFSA,
fun
your college applications, your letter of recommend, like the letter of
recommendations.
recommendations, like all of that is just like I'm truly enjoying it. Like, I've learned how, with being a three-sport athlete, like, I obviously, me, I'm just like I want to get this done. Like, I'm so sick and tired of running. Like, I'm so sick and tired of doing this. Like, I just want to get it over with. But at the same time, I remember, I'm just like, remember, you're only gonna have this for so long. Like, enjoy it while you still have it. Because I'm like, next year I'm not gonna be on that track no more.
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna be running there no more. Like,
Mm-mm.
I'm hoping that I run college level, but like, you never know. Like, once it's gonna be your last. Like, I always say, run the best, or do whatever the best you can, because you never know what you're gonna do next. Like, we could die tomorrow, and like, I'm never gonna run again.
Mhm.
So, or like, I could get injured, I'm never gonna run again. So things can happen, and I'm just trying to absorb it and be like, okay, like, this is fine. Like, just enjoy it while you still have it, even though it's painful. Enjoy it while you still have it.
Yeah, and that kind of reminds me of, if you applied to a certain college you were really hoping to get into, and like just didn't make the cut. Like, don't take it to heart. Maybe go to Ivy Tech if you're if you're
Community college.
community college. If yeah, community college. Work on yourself a little bit. Maybe master whatever you're missing, and then reapply. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's
Mm-mm.
not. It's. I mean, I think people are stuck. I feel certain people are stuck in the mindset of like, oh, I need to learn. I need to learn now, and then when I'm older, like, no, we're always learning.
Yeah, you're always learning.
Like,
If you're not learning as a human being every
yeah,
single day, or like every so often, then you're not really taking part of being a human being.
yeah. Like, our code of a human is to learn constantly, just in a constant move to learn, and you like that should really just push you, not just because, oh, I didn't get into this school, like I'm done. Like, no, just relax. It's not the end of the world,
Yeah.
So like. it's different. I mean, I guess everybody has their own different opinions towards that, but I just say, just don't worry about it. Things will work out.
And also, if you're not graduating soon and you're still an underclassman, do my recommendation to you is do everything possible you can do. Everything that you want to do, just do it.
Hmm.
Don't hold regrets. Don't if if you ever in the spot where you want to do something but a certain someone's there,
Just
just
do it.
just do it. Like at the end of the day, like cuz I did this for cross country last season and I regret. Like I regret not from not running
Hmm.
cuz so many of my senior friends that are not leaving, they ran cross country, and it kind of makes me upset at myself because I'm just like, why didn't you just do it? You should have just sucked it up and just ran.
Yeah.
I'm like, it does
Or if
not
you're
take
if
a
you're
lot.
a freshman, this coming year,
Keep yourself busy,
um,
honestly.
join after school activities. Like really do. I didn't.
Like if you want to do choir, do choir. If you
All
want to
four
do,
years of high school I had to work. Like my dad pushed me to work, so I
I mean,
didn't.
I work too.
Yeah, but bro, you get like 10 hours max a week.
No,
I
this
was.
week, this week I
It's
got
summer.
I had 26 hours.
Wow, he's a hardworking man.
Yes, yes, sí se puede.
No, but I was working 30 plus and going to school. So,
Okay, you should also be proud of your brother that he does so many things and
but
still
I
have a
get it. Dad
job.
was trying to install, like, put into me their work ethic because that's what, the future is. After you're done with high school, you either go to work. And once you're done with college, you either work and go to school, or you just, after
Right.
college, you go to work. That's
You
all
got to
life is
work,
about.
baby.
You have to work. You have
Got
to put in the
to.
work. But
If you want
no,
some cash flow, you got to put some
but if
work
you're
into
trying to
it.
like, if you're having the questions, if you should join choir, if you should join track, if you should join basketball, soccer, whatever sport or whatever activity you're questioning, just do it. Try it out. Maybe you'll see it, you like it. You're not at first. You won't be the best at all.
Mm-mm.
I will guarantee
Mm-mm.
it 100%.
Mm-mm.
I've throughout my careers of jobs, I've sucked at first, but then like I slowly, improved and
And you
like I've
see your
learned.
brother as well and blossom and improve.
Yes. At
Okay.
Ronald McDonald's.
Yeah, around a McDonald's. But it's just like and it never hurts and you're not gonna die by not doing it.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, it's always your option if you want to continue to do it. But it doesn't hurt to try it.
Yeah.
Because you're always like because I've talked to him my freshman year, and I'm just like, "What do you regret doing?" And he was just like, "I just regret not doing like, extra activities, or I regret not being in school and like involved with the school as much." I'm just like, "Okay," and I took his word and I just started doing things. I'm just like, "Okay, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to join this club. I want to do this club," and I was just going left and right, and then I enjoyed it, and thank you for your thank you for your advice. That really helped out at the end of the day. You are really helpful.
Yeah, see.
I guess sometimes he can be
Sometimes my
helpful.
stories actually have a point.
They hit to the heart. I'm just like,
Yeah, because like, not that I regret, not like it's not a regret I have. I just if I could travel back in time and tell my younger self, like my 8th grade year old self, I would probably be like, hey, next year join track, join this, join that, do this, do that. Don't be so shy. Be more because I'm older. I'm more outgoing.
I've been outgoing since day one.
You don't care. You haven't cared since day one.
No,
But as a kid, remember I got bullied in middle school, so like that kind of just like stunted my growth a little bit
a
as a
little bit.
as a personality. But it's made me more of
Thank
a.
God,
I mean, I'm still outgoing, but at the same time, I reflect things a little bit more, like twice.
because
Now
you're an
I'm
adult.
older. I'm older now.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if I just go back and tell my eighth, my little self, I'll be like, hey, next year join whatever track, whatever you want to do it. Do choir, do swing choir, do drama club, like do all that kind of stuff that you wanted to do and you were too shy to do it, and you won't regret it. You won't. You'll be happy about it. And then if you still have to work, just don't work as much. Like, I mean, yeah, probably I wouldn't have really like gotten my management experience because I was a manager by like 17 at McDonald's. I got hired at 16, and then the following year, I literally did manager in training that whole year, and then the following year, I was running a store by myself once I was 18. So, I mean, like I said, there's pros and cons to everything. Like, yes, I missed out on a lot in school, but then it has helped me set a resume that a lot of other people can't have. Like, yes, I mean, yeah, you manage McDonald's, but
6 years.
if you word it differently, I did schedules, I did food cost, I did food safety. Like, so it's just how you
You
you set
view
it
it.
up, and I did that for like 6 years straight. So I've gotten all my jobs that I've gotten have been management positions because of those 6 years. So it's because you work at Ronald McDonald's does not mean you don't have a bright future. You're not stuck there. It's not.
Yeah, and not that long ago, I heard this, like I was in astronomy and I heard this kid who's like, bro, you literally work at McDonald's, so like you're literally nothing. And I'm just like, even though you work at McDonald's, you can work where there's
A job's a job
a
as
job
long as
is
it's
a job.
honorable, and
I'm
you're
like,
and you're not stealing money from people, and you're not scamming people, you're not being corrupt. Like, it's an honorable job.
and you shouldn't be
You shouldn't be
embarrassed
ashamed
at where you
at
work
all,
at all.
at
Because
all.
at the end of the day, those people judging you could be the ones end up in the street because
Exactly.
they're like
They probably
judgmental
are jobless.
of like of a certain job that they don't want to do or they don't like. I'm just like, at the end of the day, those people are feeding other people,
Hmm.
and like they should take kind of like they kind of like should like quiet the down, knowing like now knowing that like I work on like seeing how everything's moved there. I'm just like, a lot of people should respect these people because at the end of the day they put hours on top of hours, and then they have to these at the end of the day they still have to deal with customers
And
and
attitudes,
attitudes, especially on the ghetto side.
especially when people are hungry.
And especially when they're like yelling at you, I'm missing this, I'm missing that. Like, okay, woman, like I'm not the one in charge. Like, I'm sorry, And at the end of the day, like respect people for what they're doing for their
Yeah.
career. Because at the end of the day, you're not doing it and you're not getting the money. So why are you judging? And the true person that should be judging is themselves. Like, am I the one making money? Am
Am
I
I the
like what
asshole?
am I doing wrong? Like you can work anywhere. Anywhere. You're just getting money and you're being you're setting up yourself for your future
Hmm.
at the end of the day.
Like, just think that you're not stuck there for life. Like, there's
You're
so
not.
many endless possibilities. Like, people end up. There's no, I think because I'm stuck in my hometown still, it's kind of like very close, like, small world. But at the same time, there is a huge world out there that I can go off to.
Yeah.
Just waiting for you to finish high school.
One more
that
year.
has been my excuse the last 4
The
years.
last four no, the last like 7 years, babe. The last 7 years. When you finish high school, when you finish high school. And look, time has flown by. And
What's
look,
because what's it called? I just want to see you finish, and like I feel like responsible for you. Dad. I promised Dad I was gonna take care
you
of
know
you
what's kind of
guys.
funny though? I told him that we're gonna both be graduating college from the same time.
Most likely, I'm planning on going back, finishing up school here pretty soon after he starts college. That way, because I'm still going to Purdue campus.
And I'm planning on going to Purdue. So I'm like, if he got in, I can get
If this motherfucker can get
in too.
in, I can get in too.
Yeah.
But anyways, but yeah, that's kind of like what we wanted to talk about. Kind of just a heart to heart moment and give you our personal experiences with high school, and just it's not the end. You guys, there's so much more to live
And
for.
also another thing, another advice that I want to say is being in high school, it's a difficult thing. Your emotions are everywhere. Your hormones are here and they're there, and you're like
You're a growing little
one
baby.
day you're like happy, and the other day you're angry. And we all understand, but at the same time, I want to make this very clear. Have fun in high school because obviously it flies by. But at the same time, know your responsibilities and don't be taking things so seriously at the end of the day as well. And probably the another advice is don't be getting into relationships.
What did I
Don't
say?
do it.
What did I say?
Don't do it. Because when you look back and you reflect at the years of your high school years, you're going to remember those things. And you're going to get flashbacks at, like, I spent my high school year chasing this kid, chasing this boy
Or
or
girl.
girl, whatever it is. And you just gonna remember like I focused on them so much and didn't focus on what I should have truly been focused on, aka like school or your friendships. because at the end of the day, your friendships last a little bit longer than what like relationships do, like boyfriend wise, and like find your own group of people because they are out there. And if you don't find it in high school, stick to yourself. Try not to get into drama because at the end of the day, all of those people that cause that drama either A, forget about it and you're the one that ends up hurt, or B, everyone's just like ends up hating each other. So at the end of the day, why worry about it?
Mm-hmm.
Those
Everybody's fake in high school.
that's my advice to you guys.
And trust me, that pretty girl that wasn't pretty in high school isn't so pretty after high school.
Oh, with 5 kids. She
Yeah.
was so pretty. She gave
And
her
then
beauty to her kids.
she took all her collagen and spread it out. Anyways, in honor of the LGBTQ month, month. Today's "Am I the Asshole" is kind of around the topic. So, am I the asshole for bringing religion into a fight about LGBTQ plus?
Wait, repeat what?
So
Sorry, I was looking at myself in my beautiness.
the title for this is "Am I the asshole for bringing religion into a fight about LGBTQ plus?"
Okay, let's
All
see.
right, so I'm gonna read the story real quick. My parents have a habit of looking over my shoulder when I'm on my phone. I'm uncomfortable with people doing that for no particular reason. I just don't feel comfortable, and I told them so. They always respond by yelling at me and asking if I talk to older men. No, I don't. I talk to the few friends I have. The other reason I don't show them is that they tend to be judgmental about the things my friends say. It's usually anime stuff I have no interest in, but if some people post a picture of an anime guy, my parents go off on how we're online dating and getting into sex, quote unquote. I told them that they don't need to worry about that because I'm asexual and having a little to no sexual attraction towards anyone. Basically, I came out to them, lol. They got really quiet and said that in middle school, I am too young to make decisions about my identity. They brushed it off as quote, obviously we raised this child right because and then she put another quote, they unquote doesn't want to have sex before blank they're married. Um, I was annoyed, but I ignored them because we had to go somewhere and I didn't want to get into a fight. Fast forward to last night, they didn't change any of their behaviors and happened to be on my phone when my friends came out as pansexual. I didn't get the text because they took my phone away from me because they were suspicious. I didn't want them to read that story that accepts values that my parents are against. They went off at me this morning, and I quote them: "This is what is pansexual shit? Don't they have any brains? You're either attracted to men or women. You can't be attracted to both genders. That's against the religion." And then she responded with Hindu. We follow Hinduism. Text don't ostracize anyone part of the LGBTQ community. Nobody in the family mentioned this topic. I don't get what your problem is. Nobody even cared until the British chose them website to prove my point. And now they're pissed because I brought religion into an unholy topic. Am I the asshole? No, I mean, just be honest about it. You know, you don't have to.
Her parents are the
Her
assholes.
parents are very much the assholes.
Here's my thing with this whole like it's gonna get really religious here. It's gonna get really like so if you get triggered by this, don't watch this next what I'm about to say.
This next segment.
This next segment or you can click off now. But
Fair warning.
my thing is God made you the way that you were supposed to be made. And he makes no mistakes. And that's just it.
Cue Born This Way by Lady Gaga.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're such
Sorry,
a
I just
fucking
had
idiot.
to.
But you're born the way you were meant to be born, and other people tell you otherwise, they're the ones in the wrong. Always. Because if you really think about it, why would God bring the LGBTQ plus community into the world? I mean, yes, we have the God and the devil, but at the end of the day, is he the one that really like takes charge of that? Like, is he the one that puts that implanted in
A
our
little
head?
seed
Yeah,
into
into
life.
being gay or being lesbian or being pans or whatever. You know, like why? And also another thing is God loves you the way you are. At the end of the day, you're his kid, And if you don't believe that, like, well, if you don't believe in God or just if you believe in the universe, just know that you're made the way you were supposed to be made, and you're here on this earth for a purpose, and you're not a mistake at all. And if other people tell you otherwise, let them believe what they want to believe. Just know that you're not a mistake at all. Because I've gotten told that, oh, you're this and you're like wrong for that, and like God's gonna hate you, you're gonna burn in
Really?
hell. Yes, I'm like, babe, I'd rather burn in fucking hell than deal with you. I'm like,
By who? I'm gonna go slash your
I'm
tires.
gonna go see. I'm gonna see you there anyways. At the end of the day, I'm like, if I'm gonna go to hell, I'm gonna see you guys in there too. Like, there's no way that you can change yourself, and there's no way where you can hide that. You might do it behind closed doors, or you're very open about it. But at the end of the day, you are who you are, and you should love yourself because self love is important. That's what, that's what like like the what's it called? Pride Month is loving yourself. That's the way I see it. People are loving themselves and like showing who they are.
Showing their true colors.
Yes. And like if your parents tell you otherwise or whatever, like just try to ignore it. Try to just heal from it and just know that they're learning with you, and hopefully and sooner or later they come around. I mean I see mom coming back around. Like she's always been there, but it's like now I see her like, oh, like he's still my kid at the end of the day, you know? Like, and I love my mommy for that. Because my mommy's my mommy. But I don't know, it just makes me like frustrated. Like it's like, ugh!
Yeah.
It makes me
Well,
get heated real quick because religion shouldn't be a topic about if you're gay or not at all. It's a way that your brain is made, and no one has control of that. Not even your own mom.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. She's not. She is not really the asshole. I mean, she could definitely go a better way at it. Just maybe having and being mature and sitting down with your parents and be like, listen, this is what
Well,
I think.
I even give her respect that she came out to them.
I mean, I think she's kind of like accidentally came out. You know
You
what I'm
think
saying?
so?
Yeah, because like like they were go snoop through her phone kind of ordeal. Which like I guess yeah, they're your parents and they kind of have to like watch what you're doing, but at the same time like I feel like having a mature conversation about it should definitely be something that you should
If my
prepare for. The parents are definitely the assholes though, just overall. Like obviously a parent has a certain expectation for your life and how your life is gonna play out. But you are your own person. Like you are your own identity. You are your own. You're your own. You're not your parents. You know. You also have to give. We have to give a little slack to the older generation because it wasn't so much in their face. Like yeah, like it was a thing, but it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing you talked
it
about.
was behind closed
It
doors.
was just like on the side. Like
You'll be married with the wife and kids,
yeah, you
but
would have
then
whole wife and
you'll
kids,
have your man on the
but you
side.
got your
Yeah,
secret link over here on the side, which and that was also your wife would keep quiet, just because. Um,
embarrassment.
that's the thing about this, like our generation, I include myself, is just that we everything's just kind of open and everything's just out and like you know. So with this month being Pride Month, like good for you all. If you like want to show your colors, go for it. Do whatever you want to do. Like it shouldn't be a topic of conversation. Like I feel like everybody deserves their own privacy. Like I think que te importa. What would you care if he gets it up the butt,
I
or what
know.
would you care if she doesn't find anybody sexually attractive? Like
Yeah,
that's her issue or their issue. They, them, whatever you want to call them. Sorry if that seems very insensitive, but it's very true. Like if everybody would just mind their business and not worry about
we
who's
wouldn't
sleeping
be
with who,
having this problem at all.
there shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
Like I mean, there's also the certain members of the community where like they shove it in your face all
yeah.
the fucking time, which like
Which gets frustrating.
which I like as a person who's very open and just understanding and like respects people's privacy. Like still kind of like, damn, dude, like you're kind of pushing your agenda a
You're pushing it
little
really
too hard right
hard.
here right now.
Yeah,
But I give you like the credit, like the community has had the need to fight for be able to be seen and be able to be
be
understood, but at the
heard.
same time religion doesn't. I mean, religious people are the worst. Like first off, straight up forward, like people that so-called proclaim God and so-called shove Jesus and shove God in your face, like they're not in the right either.
Like we have I have you know how I used to go to church class?
Hmm.
You know, you have to bleep this out because
No, just
you're gonna have to understand me. Um, uh-huh. So she was
your teacher.
our
Yeah,
teacher for the second year class. She was like, I have gay friends, que lo otro, and this and that. But and then she was like, but my religion does not allow me like to felicitarlos and be like
supportive.
supportive towards them. Like my religion stops me from that. But I still love them as a person. But that's where I got like kind of like
There's no buts though.
that's where I kind of got like iffy about it. Like, and I just stayed quiet because and then Sammy just turned to me and I just started laughing. But can you truly love that person because
If you can't accept them fully,
that's who they are?
yeah,
Like if they make it their personality or not, you they're gonna be husband and husband, you know, and you have to respect that. And if you truly love them, you have to like respect that. I mean, she's like, I don't judge him, this and that, but we all know, like, truly
you
inside,
do,
like she does.
you do.
Like we all know, like you be going behind their back and be
Yeah, and it's always those people that you're gonna go to hell for doing that.
like, okay, I'll see you
I'll
there.
see you there.
I'll see you
You
fucking
know
there.
why? Because you're judging me,
Yeah,
and that's also said. You're told to love you're told to
your
love your neighbor as
neighbors.
yourself.
Yes,
There you go.
there you go,
Simple as that.
baby. Simple as that. And if you don't like it, well, womp womp.
Anyways, but yeah, we're gonna wrap this up real quick. Thanks for watching this episode. We'll see you next week. Enjoy your month, LGBTQ plus AIA people.
I don't know.
They them's
I don't know. I don't
she's.
even know the whole thing. Just LGBTQ plus.
Anyways,
Plus. That's what you had the plus.
yes, don't be afraid to show you. We all love you and support you,
Of course.
and
Especially in this channel. We love
yes,
who you are.
we support. We're
Be who you are.
allies with your pride. Anyways, guys, thanks. Have a good one.
All
We'll
right.
see you next time. Bye.
Bye.